Chef.
Group dich.
Ja, so wie alle anderen.
Dich mit aufs Zimmer, Falcon.
Das wäre so sick, Alter. Würde ich für bezahlen. Also ich werde ja bezahlt dafür. So, wo zum Geier war ich? Ach ja, neuer Planet. Muss man sich gar nicht neu einfinden. Weil alles neu. Ja, ich wollte ja eigentlich... Wann wie die Waffe ist. Die auch ohne Explosive Skill blastert. Literally. Wie läuft das Games, Digga? Ich bin doch nur auf meinem Schiff. Mein Gott, ey. Egal, ich hab ja bald mein. Der ist sick. Tab auf und krieg direkt AIDS. Amp. Ja, ich mach dann erstmal die Sidequest.
The following points of interest have been identified. Matriarch's Mercy, Alexandra
Boah,
Bonus
Junge,
Patriarch,
Whoa,
was ist episch.
didn't realize we were loaded so close to the action.
Mein Bild funktioniert bisher nicht so wirklich.
You are running 21,027.5 hours late for your tram.
Das ist schade.
Ich schaff's einfach nur mit Boss alles. Gaming immer.
Intended.
Was?
Das ist intended.
Natürlich. Wäre ja auch schlecht, wenn man nicht kommt, wenn man Kacke ist. Hype auf Tarkov Release? Mann, glaubst du gar nicht. Ich einfach gemütlich durch. Bevor Emote. Vibes.
This is your 2061st reminder to keep all personal items with you at all times.
Ammo ist so teuer, Alter. Wer will denn für 3000 Gold Ammo kaufen? Von meinem Cash Money.
multiple signs of habitation observed. Helpful tip. Agents are advised against touching stains of questionable origin.
Ich muss da rein. Ich muss hier raus.
Day 206. Morale? Low. Condition? Feeble. Voucher mech. Watching. Always Nobody's watching. Many have left for Matriarch's mercy, seeking refuge with the Order. The fools. Can't they see the Order is no different from the Protectorate? The Order won't...
Incessant muttering to oneself may disturb fellow passengers. Further conduct violations may warrant notification of the Sentinels.
Try it, you doddering rattletrap! Such threats compel me no longer. I now answer to no one. I've seen through the lies of both sides. In time, everyone will.
Unwarranted optimism may be a sign of a more serious imbalance. Please see a curativist before boarding.
Ja, das geht. Losen.
Stay vigilant. Report any suspicious activity to your nearest station warden.
Schade, dass sie.
Lest you're bent on exploring, best we hoof it over to Matriarch's mercy and meet with that abbot Bassar mentioned.
Der im Radio an. Auch immer funny.
No simple thing to do. Turning in your relatives, your friends, your peers, and more. Celebrate the turning in. It's what we all strive for.
Ja, ich habe bei mir halt Crouch Speed. Das ist so dumm, Mann. Oh, 1000 Gegner geärgert. Ja, wie tanky die sind, Mann. Crazy. So? Bruh.
Knew you had my back.
Celebrate the submissive. Stick to their routine. It should be no simple thing to do. Turning in your relatives, your friends and peers and more. Celebrate the turning in. It's what we all strive for. Celebrate the turning in. It's what we all
Oh, pick it.
strive for. Celebrate the turning in. It's what we all strive for.
And now, the latest word on superior protectorate products.
Got a spark bug in your bonnet? Don't think. Tribute with Pure blankets the mind with soothing numbness you'll feel from load to load. And it only marginally impairs motor skills. Delegate operation of heavy machinery to Automax after.
Oh, warum nicht?
Such perfect products, the envy of our rivals. But let's not gloat. Another song in an expertly curated playlist, picked out explicitly for you, the Sovereign's Chosen.
All wisdom is sublime, best ever to be had. It's perfection perfected. Our paradigm is ironclad. To do your job is a virtue.
Aua.
Kacke. And every subject ensures a glorious bounty for all. To inform on your neighbor is thoughtful. If their zeal shows deficiency, quick mental tune-ups may be all that they need to resume peak efficiency. You're the center of our system. You're what fuels our mighty flame. We share successes and failures, even when you're to blame.
Das ist doch, dass man ihn nicht triggert. Oh lol.
It's out there, they all fail. We must trust our community. It's only then that we prevail as one perfect union. A simple people so whole to be right and unbreakable. That is our ultimate goal. We all trust in each other. By rules we abide.
Oh, Rifle.
Working as commanded to side by side.
This is Protectorate Sanctioned Wireless. Social guidance and approved messaging, punctuated by acceptable music.
The matriarch chose Eden because she recognized it as the perfect ecosystem. The native flora and fauna, the pleasant atmosphere, and rich natural resources represent a fascinatingly complex ecological network. To govern it, the matriarch, working with and through the sovereign, devised the paradigm, a meticulously designed marvel where, if each
Hey,
of us
na?
does our part,
Morgen
it produces
Lied abholen.
glorious
Oder?
bounty for all. Naturally, sometimes challenges do
Let's see.
arise. We all know
Oh,
how
das schon
invasive
wieder.
species can unbalance even the
Engaging combat protocols.
Guns cocked and loaded. Just get the signal.
Junge, was drücken die denn? Cover-Shooter oder was? Hopplich. Das ist falsch sein.
Here's a little number to get your feet tapping and your mind meditating on the perfection of Protectorate society.
Our place set in stone, perfectly whole. Levels of
Confronting threat.
verpissen.
Can't have our fearless leader firing on his. Let's get.
Hip-Hop. Auch so ein Hack, den es auch in Tarkov gibt. Wo du einfach alles einsaugst um die rum. Jedes Item.
So wie mein Genimon hier.
Ja.
DNA, das ich extra gelackt hab. Auto, was ist hier? Moment. Ah, ich kann gerade nicht gucken. So eine Auto-Pickup-Range ist krass, Mann.
I can't believe we have to record this. Were the written orders really not enough? Fully damn scrappers. Listen up, you hard-working scrappers. Auntie's Choice needs you to bring scraps. Bring whole armloads to drop location 14C. 14C. You bring scrap, we give Adrena time. Very simple. Special. Bring us an order targeting system. Get lots of Adrena time. And remember, if any scrapper attacks us again, no Adrena time for anyone. 14C, scrap. Adrena time, no fighting, no violence. That's all. Hopefully even your rotting gray matter can comprehend this.
Ja. Leute.
Next, a small sampling of Protectorate Abundance. Every cog requires routine lubrication.
Sequencing attack strategies.
Wear and tear with your
Enemies detected.
It's the perfect libation
Was the hell, Mann? Ich weiß nicht. Tot.
distilled with zeal. Well, that
Die.
was thorough.
Sense ist irgendwie an die FPS gekoppelt.
Kann sein.
This is Protectorate Sanctioned Wireless. Essential listening for all subjects. Fellow subjects, pardon my momentary pontification on the subject of jealousy. It is an alien concept for us in the Protectorate, where we want for nothing, yet
Ready to waste them on your command.
for our enemies. Consider guardians.
Okay, das ist
Subjects have
Gott hier, die Waffe.
Appreciate a little help, man.
Darum war ich ein Shot hier.
You have my back.
And as such, reflects his
Junge, was für eine Waffe.
Not friendly life form detected.
Up.
Steep grade detected ahead. Stretches are recommended before attempting any climb.
This is Protectorate Sanctioned Wireless. Social guidance and approved messaging, punctuated by acceptable music.
Every component is vital. Each part supports the paradigm.
Enemy near. Statistical chance of violence increasing.
Jo, was stimmt denn nicht?
Without error,
Wir getötet. Ach, Raw.
Gather around the
Awesome.
receiver with your neighbors. This is Protectorate Sanctioned Wireless, your trusted source for wholesome melodies and inspiring reports on community goings on.
Wieder meine
every
Waffe
component
mit.
is vital. Each part supports the paradigm. Each of us is required to operate at peak efficacy, so the system can function precisely, without error, like clockwork. Duty gives us
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when.
a shared one. Drop in
Hostiles detected. Additional exertions may be required.
occasions down the line. So remember, to inform on your neighbor is a blessing. A quick mental tune-up is occasional. occasionally necessary for everyone, so we can all operate in tip-top shape. When they return from the Mental Refreshment Center, they will surely thank you for it. Prudence dictates. Eye your neighbors carefully. Now you know all you need to know, so on we go. Here's a little number to get your feet tapping and your mind meditating on the perfection of Protectorate society.
Agents, prepare for combat. Confronting threat.
Fly free. No longer does my packed intestine dictate where I have to be. Oh, live on. Take wing. Don't flounder at the bottom. Be raptor in the slipstream.
Vamos bien.
You may have heard that Auntie knows better than nature. Auntie offers over 1,000 different products and over 100 different brands.
Nature offers disease, predation, pestilence,
Legendary item.
nasty little biting insects.
What does nature know? Auntie knows best. Choose Auntie's choice. And now, back to it. Now for something a little different, tonally, if not thematically.
Round the year of 55, on old Cowshed Pride, a mile beneath the methanite, way down in the mine, some sugar little smoke, forgot the hatch was closed, the blast
When even
knocked out
scavengers are
minor
falling on hard
flux,
times,
but it
you
knows
know
a
the situation's
motor
dire.
Accidents happen, it's part of the job. Hats off to our workers who lose parts on the job. Progress costs an arm, a leg, or sometimes even more. But that's what your auto doc discounts for.
Enemy proximating in our vicinity, Commander.
features may be delayed at this time. She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice.
Amplified across the rings of Elysium, from the boardroom to the bottom rung, this is Wireless Free Arcadia, official frequency of Auntie's Choice. Auntie's Choice is all about choice. From 15 different kinds of fresh from frozen meats, to canned animals, vegetables, and minerals, to vodka in every color of the rainbow, and then some. Auntie works hard to make sure you have more variety than you could ever want or hope to want. You deserve that choice. You deserve Auntie's Choice. Now, upward and onward. I consider this song a real standout number. Assuming you have taste, you surely will as well.
Spread crisp, go stuff some in your chewer. Who would guess that tasty flesh was found down in a sewer? Sprat crisp, you really gotta try 'em. We pluck a sprat straight from a trap, then smash 'em flat and fry 'em. Sprat crisp, 1,000% germ-free. 'Cause nothing survives when it's splash fried at 405 degrees. So grab a pack of deep-fried sprat, they're such a tasty treat. You know when you sprat crisp, you're eating real good meat.
Next up, the real reason Wireless Free Arcadia exists. Advertising.
Auntie's Choice Chum Bar is a delicious new food-adjacent snack from the maker of meaty roll-ups and spectrum leavings.
The Chum Bar is made from the finest coagulated slurry of both animal and vegetable byproducts.
Including but not limited to boar's entrails, sprat organs, salt tuna skin, nana peels, and tobacco and husks for the perfect combination of crunchy and chewy.
Try it.
And bucket.
Sure, it's pretty now, but have we considered what it might look like on fire?
Fine, fine. Let us proceed.
This is one of my favorites, though admittedly I'm far from this.
Crab witch, and with and crab will make some mighty
2000 HP. Hier die volle Dröhnung geben.
Engaging hostile life forms.
Aufschlag auch noch.
Not getting up without help, Commander.
State of Brigand leaders. Deceased. Initiating celebratory remark. Huzzah.
Level up. Shotgun ham. Burn.
Travel doesn't have to be a threat to consume, but eat it before we treat it and you'll end up dead soon.
There's a strange sort of humor in the onset of the first war in Arcadia's history, within a few days of my being assigned here. As far from protectorate society as possible, Golden Ridge suffers under an invading force, and moreover, it appears that our Order colleagues have betrayed us. At first, I lamented my isolation, but I've realized I was where I needed to be of service. The scores of abandoned subjects need a leader. I have enlisted the staff at these estates to help accept the first influx of still loyal Protectorate refugees. More shall come. I shall lead them out of the shadows and into the light. For the good of the Protectorate. This is my calling.
Valued underlings, your Auntie Cleo needs to spark some combustion under a few listless posteriors. Listen in dreadful anticipation to my latest demotions report, starting with Asta Fiskwich, senior copywriter in invasive marketing, whose sloganeering was a bit too Tau-Ceti for the vibrant Arcadian market. You've gone stale, Asta. We can't exactly skip drive you back home, so you're demoted to Assistant VP of Vending Stock. Let's see if you can keep the Sprat Crisps fresher
Der eine
than
Streamer,
your
den ich hier gerade nebenbei
advertising
gucke,
copy. Next,
sagt gerade, dass er die ganze Zeit
in morale
seit
management. Dress codes for
4 Tagen,
everyone's benefit, Russ. No shoes,
5,
no
was auch immer man das
no whole-side office
so
with an
rausgefunden hat und das benutzt hat. Da als ich dir den Screenshot geschickt hatte, das war eigentlich fast schon Early Adopter davon. Dieser Companion, der die Drop Rate erhöht und die Auto Pickup Range. Und er hat gerade gemerkt, dass er die ganze Zeit das Ding nicht equipped hatte. Und wundert sich, warum er die ganze Zeit ein bisschen hinterherhängt war.
The only airlocks fit for trash disposal are those far from my office. Nothing ruins a
Dieser
view
Bild
like
ist so,
the
Bro, ich bin so froh, dass ich
cancellation
Rebecca auf
to
I6
those
gegrindet
fans.
habe.
Now you're the assistant
Jedes
to
Day
the
ist einfach, ich drücke 3 Knöpfe und kann schon zum Exit laufen, weil diese Auto-Attacks über die ganze Map gehen und 1 Million Damage machen.
Wenn du Spaß dabei hast, vielleicht solltest du PoE spielen, wenn was lieb. Der Screen explodiert. Läufst und
Doch, Epic soll mal das Game fixen. Ich will mir den Battle Pass holen. Da gibt's so geile Companions. Sehen aus wie, wie heißt die auf Deutsch? Eevee, Pokémon. So ähnlich.
ja.
Wie heißt denn das auf Deutsch, das Pokémon da? Diese Wo es in 3 verschiedenen Versionen gibt, auch in der ersten Gen
Oh,
Pokémon.
ja, ja.
Wie heißt die denn? Weiß gar nicht, wie die heißt. Evoli, ja, genau. Die sehen alle so aus, nur halt themed nach dem Element. Da kannst du die einen von aussuchen im Battle Pass.
Reinforcement for now. Until
Nice.
next time, everybody do your
Und die
jobs like
gibt's
your
sonst gar nicht, weiß
CEO
nicht.
is watching over your
Schon
shoulder.
eine harte Choice, die man da eigentlich machen muss.
Als im nächsten Battle Pass kannst du dir 100 Pro den anderen aussuchen.
Now, on to other things. I don't know about you, but I could use something a little more upbeat right about now. Like this.
Oh mein Gott.
Die 1.1 Chars sind ja eigentlich fast alle schon bekannt. Wenn nicht sogar mehr als überhaupt rauskommen. Alle aus der Beta bekannt. Also soll richtig Sticker dabei sein.
Bye now.
Now, on to other things. This is for anyone out there who just lost out on a big promotion. Keep your chin up. Next time.
Das ist mein Boy. Ja, es geht. Ganz.
Oh, I am known through all Arcadia as the
Damage gibt.
uncomplicated loner. And my dear, you know my terms. They are really quite straightforward.
Auch einfach ganz.
Oh yes, everybody
Fuck,
knows
nee.
that I am indeed the uncomplicated loner.
Ach ja.
And to keep things simple, you can be sure that my rates will never, no, they'll never, ever be lowered. If there's a
Aber der, Alter.
or your ends just won't quite meet, I can lend you all the bits you'll ever need. But the loan that you request includes compound interest in addition to my standard service fees. Oh, I am the uncomplicated loner. Uncomplicated loner. And my terms are quite straightforward. Though my deals are quid pro quo,
So you did come. Good. It seems we arrive on a desolate scene. As an arbiter, I bear a strong stomach. But if you've any reservations about witnessing destruction visited upon the innocent, I've some theories on the refugees' killers, but I remain unsatisfied. Although I am not required to do so as an arbiter, we operate under the Sovereign's indefatigable will. Thus, we do not need proof. Let us comb the remnant.
Following the cravenly untoward attack on Outpost Opportunity,
Okay.
Herbert Feld from the
Falschen
Department of
Button
Mock Civility
gedrückt.
and Tactical Confabulation has issued the following statement.
Shame about all this blood.
Retribution against the tactics are expressly prohibited.
I'll take care of
From this unit.
Yet before you begin taking pot shots at presumed wrongdoers, I urge.
What sort of life was this, without the Sovereign's guidance?
Following the cravenly untoward
Shame
attack
about
on
all this
Outpost
blood.
Opportunity,
I just
Herbert
polished
Feld
these
from the
boots.
Department of Mock Civility and Tactical Confabulation has issued the following statement. Fellow employees, I share your umbrage and hunger for retribution against the perpetrators of this act. Such tactics are expressly prohibited per our pan-corporate accord. Under paragraph 79 of declarably deplorable methods and means, it clearly notes throwing fuel at each other to be tacky, improvident, and mean. Having seen the results firsthand, we vociferously agree. Yet before you begin taking pot shots at presumed wrongdoers, I urge caution. For now, with a prodigious degree of bluster and ample teeth gnashing. Local Order of the Ascendant representatives claim no responsibility and
Gesundheit.
insist they are working to identify the culprits with the utmost urgency. Do we believe them? Perhaps. Do we trust them? Even less than we trust ourselves. It goes on like this for at least 10 more pages. Skipping ahead, more bluster, some vacillation, several grammatical errors, an extended metaphor about a tramicular and tossball, mixed metaphor. Attempting to summarize, maintain current levels of foam specked outrage. Don't shoot anyone yet. That's an order. More on this topic as it develops. Now, on to other things. Thank you so much for tuning in to the one wireless station in Arcadia that doesn't tell you what to think, only what to buy.
Walker 2 verschwindet bald aus dem Game Pass. Nicht mal gefixt.
cannot help but feel a pang for these people, cut down without a hope of defense. Let's hear it. Seems this base has seen its share of destruction. Was there anything remarkable about it? Thorough destruction scarcely narrows the list of possibles. Did you have anything else? Perhaps it might allow us to ascertain the final moments of the camp's machines. See if any final commands were sent before the camp's destruction. An apt theory, yet there are no signs of a large force's egress. The automech should have... Someone visited much carnage on this place. Well, did you learn anything by examining the body? I ascertained the burn wounds, but I theorized plasma damage, not electrical. Seems I must brush up on my ballistic know-how. That automechanicals would fall in the camp's defense is logical. Did you notice anything interesting about it? Meaning its combat protocols were active for quite some... Must be the shortwave, as we already found the long band. Odd that our assailant would pay it any... The sign that something unusual happened there may fit snugly in... You're certain you've combed the place to your liking? Very well.
Against the perpetrators of this act. Such tactics are expressly prohibited per our pan-corporate accord. Under paragraph 79 of declarably deplorable methods and means, it clearly notes throwing fuel at each other to be tacky, improvident, and mean. Having seen the results firsthand, we vociferously agree. Yet before you begin taking pot shots at presumed wrongdoers, I urge caution. For now, with a prodigious degree of bluster and ample teeth gnashing. Local Order of the Ascendant representatives claim no responsibility and insist they are working to identify the culprits with the utmost
They
urgency.
simply hadn't deviated from the paradigm.
Perhaps, do we trust
Salutations. Has your search uncovered anything of remark? You're certain? Then let us debrief and see if we can deduce what transpired here. Have you any theories as to what killed these people? I have a strong theory, but there are gaps. I'd like to hear your own analysis, and we may compare where our ID... A good first observation, and one I concur with. Have any theories about the automechs that did this?
That's an order. More on this topic as it develops. Now, on to other things. This one goes out to all those aspiring...
My thoughts exactly. How do you believe they were compromised?
Through talent or guile.
I may have a strong theory, but I do not have a definitive... I submit that the refugees predominantly used the local shortwave tower to control their automechs. The only remaining puzzle piece is why. Yes, that relay tower in the rear of the camp was clearly not built by the refugees. The refugees must have used it to listen in on Protectorate communications, then sold what they learned. After the Vox relay's recent destruction, High Command would have ordered a security sweep of all Upon learning of this camp's existence, they'd have dispatched a sentinel to cross off any would-be traitors. Hence the destruction we bear. I do pride myself on my thoroughness indeed. Now with that finished, we... Hold. Something.
Give the
Seems
order
the
and I'll
machines
take care of
return,
it, Commander.
bent on eliminating any stragglers. Who are? That was a hardy engagement. You held your own admirably. These automechs will never be used to perpetrate such heinous acts again. I believe we're at the end of our investigation. I will locate my wretched Sub-Rosa transport and return to Free Market. Be sure you return to Free Market Station to debrief with me. Go. I shall linger here a tad longer to make sure there's nothing we missed. Then I...
And this month's winner of Auntie's
Porno.
Jingle Contest TM is Factory
Im Porno.
Technician Third Class Janie Thirunavu Karasar, who
Ah,
submitted
ich
the
hab Nacktwäsche
following
da.
audio recording.
I love Auntie, yes I do. Her hair looks real, like a real hairdo. I love Auntie, so do you. Let's buy Sisty Bits, covered in
Onion.
goo.
Congratulations, Janie. You and your family win a full year's supply of Forced Pockets.
Companion.
Okay, back to business.
Benz.
Something reasonably peppy.
Ah, schon.
Please consult your employee handbook to determine if dancing is presently allowed.
So, ich muss jetzt die Waffe testen.
Ship protection for sale. Don't want to come back to a hole in your fuselage, do you?
Ein Pull bekommen. Ich drücke.
Endlich, Pullrad. Rad.
Oh, ein Shit.
Ah, schade.
In Shit. Shit.
Wem denn? Wem denn?
Greetings again. Libations or information? What's your poison?
The encampment had been raised. I'm sorry to say there were no survivors, but I believe we were able to uncover what transpired. We managed to accomplish our goals.
Fuck.
This counts for more than a little, I'd say.
I'm surprised. Didn't know if you had it in you. Especially with an arbiter in tow. I'd be happy to direct you to the broker. There's a malfunctioning lamp in the basement I need someone to take a look at. Here's a key card to get you down there. You mind? Sharp.
Oder das mit. Ja. Das. Jetzt zum Shadow Broker. Den aus Mass Effect 2.
I recruited a protectorate subject direct link from Bastion, middle of the protectorate building.
Think I'll congratulate you for risking your hide to recruit one subject? Forgive me for withholding my applause.
You're jealous of my charms.
Yeah, real jealous. So are the half dozen Asiatic execs I recruited.
There's such a tasty treat. You know when you rat bread. You're eating real good.
Welcome to the Boral Gray area, stranger.
Anyone had asked me, I'd have put the odds of a live arbiter finding his way into my chamber. Good that you didn't come here for blood, Arbiter Rao. Barney would have sniffed it out and broken you in twain. And I do disdain mopping up protectorate corpses.
Despite the countless voices screaming in your head.
My apologies. Barney is sometimes overzealous in the guarding of my body. Though, when it comes...
If you know who I am, you must know why I'm here. My mentor died under vague circumstances.
Interesting. That question appears to be at odds with how...
No.
I could get used to this. Your instincts are right, Arbiter. Though we don't know the specifics. I received information that your mentor's body bore signs of a fight, and a nasty one. Someone killed her.
I shall in time, when fewer...
If that's all, I think you'd best get along. I prefer not to sully...
And I prefer to limit my time with scheming blackguards. Let us take our leave from present. Speak to me outside, if you would.
Run along. more than enough time entertaining wayward sprats. Hey!
Drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it.
Pick it up, tip it up, plug it down. It's Fizzos, Fizzos. We love Fizzos, Fizzos, Spectrum Vodka.
Red and green and black and blue. Yellow, even violet.
Spectrum makes you smile, yeah.
Drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it down. Pick it up, tip it up, plug it down. It's Fizzos, Fizzos. We
Wieder.
love Fizzos, Fizzos, Spectrum
Was denn?
Vodka. Drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it down.
Pick it up, tip it up, plug it down.
It's Fizzos, Fizzos. We love Fizzos, Fizzos, Spectrum Vodka.
How's that lone subject of yours working out? Ran screaming back to protect her?
No, red and green and black and blue.
Milky white and orange.
Yellow, even violet.
The role of the Arbiter typically does not require the assistance of others. But I fully realize that had I not your aid today, my investigation's progress would have stalled and withered. During our investigation, I gauged your trustworthiness and did not find it wanting. What say we travel together?
Endlich, da ist mein Companion.
I think you have earned forthrightness. I came to Free Market Station to seek the true killer of my mentor, the Supreme Arbiter. Sub Rosa deals in information, and were thusly my best lead on her. Unfortunately, I cannot act truly alone. I have no ship, and no support. I do not know your allegiance, and accordingly shall not speculate. Suffice it to say, for now, that I fear the true killer is within the Protectorate. I will keep to my convictions in any case, but I understand. What instructions would you have me follow? Be nice. This may prove to be a challenging duty. I will listen to your words, and I shall follow your orders. But if my sense of duty outpaces my willingness to comply with an order, or if you attack my brethren unprovoked, our relationship will come to an abrupt end. Excellent. I hope our working relationship is most fruitful. I'm sure we shall discover much together.
The Incognito is approaching maximum crew capacity. Note, due to its size and weight, the hammer is included in that estimate.
All right, but don't come to me with tears if your new friend decides to judge you the moment I've gone.
Let us be off.
My main companion.
Do I detect a spot of muck on my armor? I shall make a note to cleanse that at my next free moment. Speak freely. Certainly. I consider myself quite well. I am able to uphold justice wherever it may flag. Was there more in this vein you wish to discuss? In every respect, save being humans, and perhaps we're arbiters, uphold justice and loyalty within the Protectorate. The Sentinels operate on its fringe. I find them wholly unnecessary. As you might expect, straightforward. I was trained from a young age under the tutelage of Supreme Arbiter Marthana Andros. Only those rated most highly on the Protectorate acumen test. Moreover, she taught her protégés to seek out evidence before judging as they saw fit, despite the fact that an arbiter needs nothing of the sort to declare something a crime. An arbiter would never abuse their power. Every action we take is on In any other society, I could see such a scenario resulting in anarchy. But the Protectorate is matriarch ordained. Our devotion is ironclad. Precisely. If the system did not work, there would be chaos. Which is why all within the Protectorate must work to... As the Protectorate's
Ja,
most elite, we protégés
Benedict.
needed to be able to think flexibly and adapt to situation. At least, I believe that's why. Would that I could still ask her. Ask, and I shall answer.
Compagnons. Auch auf der Seite. Picks. Boah, Blockpick sparen. Town ist eine What?
On a moon with no hope of rescue soon, you can save the day with Boar's rockets. When your ship's adrift and lost, and the crew starts drawing lots, why won't your mates when you've got Boar's rockets? Boar's rockets. Boar's rockets. Put a rocket in your pocket and launch your lunch today.
Selling everything. My stuff, the clothes on my back, my keys,
Limber up for a motivating lecture, employees. Just because your Auntie Cleo reached the top of the corporate ladder doesn't mean she can't resonate some relatability.
This ship is certainly quaint. The grease stains and thrice retrofitted pipes give one the thrilling impression that the ship... I suppose there's something charming about its lived-in nature. Nevertheless, I have availed myself of the ship's cleaning supplies. Unsightliness is an enemy as...
Shooters just quality cleaving from huck off to the closing steam whistle. And that 20-back tackle pileup on the tender.
It was great. This one was for Niles, right? It was great meeting you, Niles. You're right. An agent's life is a busy one, and there's little time for meeting with citizens to say farewell in person. But we are happy to be of service. As for your question, there's absolutely no reason you couldn't become an agent if you put your mind to it. It only requires hard work and a dedication to the greater good. I have no doubt that you have what it takes to be one of the best and the brightest, Niles. Good luck to you. And look me up if, or should I say when, you become an agent.
In the Wednesday zone, although it is that too. Sometimes you can't score a body goal without an offsides huck. Play by the rules or play to win. You can't do feeling motivated. Certainly you are.
Lara, you owe me a sparring session. Get your gloves and warm up.
What? Again? I don't suppose you'd accept a doctor's oath from Val.
Come on. I already promised I won't throw elbows this time.
Where's your fighting spirit? Must have had it knocked clean out of me. In fact, why don't I go look for it now?
Geld.
Looking for big fruity flavor and multiple deniability of their own whereabouts? Then take a ride on the purple bread worm with purple berry tequila.
So, hatte ich also noch nicht. Na gut.
Passt mich nicht.
Sagte, hatte ich also noch nicht.
Now, a catchy pitch.
That tremendous statue is of Matriarch Alexandra Veric, founder of the Protectorate. I'm shocked the traders haven't defaced it.
Wie denn das, Char?
Several pounds of dander into the local atmosphere each pollination cycle.
Clear? Ach, 1 Minute 10. Da kommt sie ja nicht an gegen meinen 50 Sekunden Schwein-Clear. Aber sieht cooler aus, als mit dem Schwein herumzuriden. So ein Elektro-Char, die kann halt mega fast Elektro-Dashes nach vorne machen.
Wird schon 18, das höher.
Wie Genji Dash. Ohne Cooldown. Anscheinend ohne Cooldown. Keine Ahnung, Alter, was da abgeht.
Refugee? Refugee?
Willkommen.
Ist er.
Ah!
Alrighty then. It's well past time for more merry melodies.
Nice, like. Mein Reckless Leadership. No longer able to revive for companions in combat. On my second. Muss noch deine Arbeit erledigen.
Ah,
Mal Zeit hast.
sofort. Sofort.
Ja, Meister.
Blue, Black, Essia, ist weh.
W? Nee, dann nicht. Nicht. Ah.
Weg ist er. Wait, what? Markiert hatte. Game läuft da aber tausendmal flüssiger, wo du da gerade bist als am
Ja,
Anfang.
ich weiß ja nicht, was... Ja, ich kann auch ein Patch.
Another refugee? All right, step
Keeping
forward.
him.
Just a moment. Allowing anyone into Matriarch's Mercy unprocessed will upset the precarious ratio of refugee. We should have an opportunity for placement in approximately 7.85 days, presuming no unforeseen alterations.
Zickli. Ja, komm ich drück.
Oh, no, we can't allow that. You'd best go and see our doctor at once. Just keep your distance from others. Welcome to Rule number 1, no crowding. Rule number 2, avoid the exclusion zone. Our seer has predicted non-specific imminent. You need...
Meister. Zickli ja gelungen.
Sponsored content that will boost you to the
I remember this place before the war.
that's fit for listening.
Functioning
This
Tremickians.
is wireless free
Peaceful
Australia.
silence of the canyons.
I can't recall the last time this region was silent.
And then we solve for the... apologies. Just catching up on a research assignment between queries. Typically, no. And it has been somewhat challenged. The abbot felt a scientician operating in a conspicuous spot in the thoroughfare might to show how the crabble patties are made, as it were. That is, if the meat preparation involved a 90-step rate formula and a I am also on hand to answer queries by providing data supporting our actions. Though perhaps due to my central location, 89.74, given our present circumstances, most of my, according to data, life inside shows a notable uptick in key. Life outside sees increased risk of starvation. We have diverted internal resources to better meet demand in key areas. But if my data remains unconvincing, then
With an Elysium view, wear something nice and solvent
Shiny?
for your new role as
Ah,
executive
ist nicht shiny.
drainage manager in recreant reclamation.
My soup is nutritionally calculated to sustain all bodily functions.
Wird doch dieser eine Mission-Spam-Ding den ganzen Abend lang. Bis es gehotfixt wird. Ich weiß jetzt schon, dass das gefixt wird.
My sinuses are
Ja,
swollen up,
Exploit
my
hard,
ears are backed
Exploit
up, and my
offen.
guts are
Early,
gurgling.
early und hard.
I could burst at any
Es
moment.
wird...
Every fluid from every orifice.
Hat
So
mir...
keep your distance.
Ich hab jetzt 25 Runs gemacht und... Hab bestimmt 18 Mal das... Also es gibt theoretisch eine Chance in der einen Commission, die man macht,
Ask the order.
dass da so ein Nebenevent passiert. Erstmal geht die Commission mega fast, das ist diese, wo ich dir auch mal auf dem Bit gezeigt habe. 1 Minute. Und nachdem du das Target da capturest, eine Single-Tage musst du sie töten, dann drückst du da kurz den Knopf, dann hast du es gecaptured. Und danach eine Chance, dass ein random Side-Event poppt. Rescue the Genimon. Und dann gehst du da zu dem Genimon hin, drückst kurz F und killst kurz 10 Mobs. Und dann kannst du das capturen. Und das Gute an dem ist, es ist ein Free Capture, 100% Capture-Chance auch. Also das ist bei Design so. Du musst also nicht die scheiß Snacks craften und hast vielleicht noch eine Chance nur, das zu capturen. Der ist dann garantiert. Aber die Chance, dass dieses Side-Event überhaupt poppt, ist halt irgendwie 80% plus.
Der ist ja massive.
Und alle können droppen. Ich kann sogar das Level 20 Capture machen, wenn ich wollte. Und da können auch alle Genimons droppen, nicht nur grüne. Deswegen, ich spam das noch. Das wird 100%ig gefixt, Alter. Ich abuse das. Das dauert nämlich sonst irgendwie impossible, die zu kriegen.
Dann brauche ich auch nicht mehr spielen.
Ich hab die Map gecheckt. Nicht respawned hier auf der Map. Ich weiß nicht, wie lange der Reset ist. Es ist bestimmt irgendwie... Ich dachte ja Weekly, aber heute Morgen um 10 Uhr war Weekly Reset. Und ich hab's davor gemacht. Also keine Ahnung. Oder vielleicht hardcoded auf 7 Tage nach Capture, dass die dann in der Open World wieder respawnen. Ich weiß es nicht. Das weiß niemand, wie das funktioniert. Deswegen fahren wir hier einfach alle. Ja, auch Force. Ich brauche noch mein eines Add-on. Es gibt nämlich noch ein Add-on, das nochmal extra die Drop Rate erhöht. Das muss ich noch mergen mit meinem Genimon. Finde.
Hyper Rhyme. Das ist doch was für... Vampir.
Greetings. What can I help you with? Or you're dealing with more of a stay off my palate or, oh, really? Sort of thing tends to cost half. We sit. Now, how can I help you exactly? Ugh, a tourist. Well, clear. Go on, get out of here. Scram.
Noch nie so einen schlechten Streamer gemacht nebenbei.
What happened to this place?
Spreadet ja Missinfo after Missinfo after Missinfo zu dem Game. Er erklärt, kommen die ganze Zeit irgendwelche Viewer in den Chat und fragen die irgendwas. Und die gibt dir die ganze Zeit
I'd have pegged you as some sort of
Falschinfo
prosperous
oder
scrapper by the rough look you got about you.
Suboptimal
You do
Info
got a
at
certain
best.
feral look in your eye,
Ist das eine
though.
Krankheit?
Okay.
Die
You
recommenden
can
die
give me
ganze
more
Zeit
than
die
that,
schlechten,
just so
die
nobody.
schlechtesten
Mayhav
Threads
Stutler.
und die schlechtesten Charts
Formerly
und
Auntie's
bestimmten
choice.
Sachen.
That's what those in the order call me.
Unfassbar, wenn wir erzählen, dass diese
on
Lin
account I object.
gut ist, um
Louder.
die
More
Dinger
often
hier
than
zu
the rest.
farmen, Alter.
Those of us
Die
ended up
Mobs
here
so
have
ein
very
Buller
little
hat.
except
Die
needs.
hat Massive
I turn those into
Single-Target
demands
Damage.
for reasons of clarity
Warum soll ich
and
die nehmen,
import.
statt die eine, wo ich einmal E drücke
What
und die
little I
ganze Map hat eine
understand, I
AOE dort
actually
und
sort
alles
of
ist tot.
admire. I mean, from where I'm sitting, they hold because really,
Mag sie
at
doch.
the end of the day,
Keine Ahnung, sie
ill
hat dann
intent
nicht
and
aber auch
neglect
300
feel
KG
pretty
und
much the
ihre
same.
Cam nimmt die
Happy as
ganze
I am to
linke
make your
Seite
acquaintance.
vom
I'm
Screen
busy
an
staking
und
our
triggert
claim
mich
of the
einfach.
exclusion zone, so
Paintball
Ja, voll
gerade.
Lava doch nicht, ey.
Ja?
Warum hast du das denn an?
Ja, weil ich random aus Versehen auf den geklickt habe, nachdem der eine offline gegangen ist, weil das Internet weg war. Da einfach irgendwas immer
Oh,
an
ich guck ja schon.
für Background Sound, während ich hier einfach farbe. Cycle die den ganzen Tag. In einer Stunde mache ich dann immer aus.
Captain Kabinett.
War ich heute zum ersten Mal drauf. Keine Ahnung, wer das ist.
Okay.
Meint die?
In about 20 minutes, I should be good.
Oder hat
Alright,
sie
now
was
it's time to
zu
get
Scharfes
the
gegessen?
Other boxy.
Aber ich guck da nicht hin, ich
I
hab
wish
das nur
psychic
so
flying was faster.
beim
Yeah,
Monitor
her flying
nebenbei.
is kind of slow. Her flying do be kind of slow. Alright, where was it? In the fortress.
Hey, Alter, what?
I'm a goofy
You said right
Arcade
side,
Girl.
right? Oh, the spittiest, you lovely human being.
Whatever. Ich hab jetzt...
Was triggert kurz von dem Camp-Setup und von ihrer
No,
Breite.
I couldn't get anywhere with administering Daggerwall, but
Okay.
you.
Frag ich dich nur mal, wenn dein
You can
Stream aus ist und du nicht mehr PMA bist.
Ja, das Camp-Setup, ich meine, was anderes so. Könnte ich ja auch mal machen, aber von meinen ganzen Müll im Background.
Nee, einfach die eine selbe Frame wie jetzt, nur er wird gestretched.
Ja, einfach nur so ganz langer Kopf.
Ja, das wäre funny. Da will ich gucken.
Achte. Laute.
Psyche-Intron muss ich mir auch noch holen. Ja, ich hab grad was anderes zu tun. Ich brauche erstmal einen Genimon.
Genimon!
Oh, dass morgen früh Hotfix ist.
Genimon! Ist hier der Doktor? Hallo!
Ich muss mein Account auch heute einfach nur zur Belohnung das bekommen, weil gestern war es bei mir nämlich buggt und ich habe literally 0 bekommen. So, habe ich so bei 3 Runs in Folge keinen mehr bekommen. Habe ich das Daily Cap erreicht? Machen wir noch 5 Runs, um es mit Sicherheit zu sagen.
Platze ich auch so, weil ich habe keine Armor-Mods drin, aber habe ich keine Lust.
Ja, kann man die auch noch upgraden? Mods?
Frontline
Warum
scuttlebutt
nicht?
has it the Sovereign is missing in action. He's supposedly their great thought leader, yet he has disappeared from public view, seen in neither moon nor station. What's the story here? We see Anti all the livelong day, cutting deals, driving profits. And the Protectorate's console has been the life of their joyless shindig lately. Quite the go-getter. He's
Hast du
supposed to
mal
be the
Pistol
Sovereign's top
Silencer?
VP,
Weil das sind.
his muscle. Seems highly involved in their whole
Ja, ich
totalitarian operation. The Sentinels, their secret police, reportedly answered to him. Makes
kann
you
er nicht auf
wonder if
jede
the
Waffe einen
console is
Silencer.
really running the show. Who knows? We have all the jigsaw pieces, but no puzzle. When we do suss out the real story, you will be the first to know. Now, on to other things. Now for something a little different, tonally, if not thematically.
Wireless Free Arcadia presents our top requested marketing melody, Borst Rockets by the Herschel Sisters.
Oh, schon wieder kein Genie-Mode. Habe ich das Cap erreicht?
What is it? I have 15 seconds of allotted time for non-specific discourse. Oh, don't tell me. You're here on behalf of the voice of the displaced, aren't you? Don't bother. My prognostication report listed an 85.2% probability. This is about the exclusion zone, correct? Excuse me, but the intricate dance of the cosmos is anything but shade. You see, the seer predicted that a calamity would befall the exclusion zone, but the ever-disruptive voice of the displaced is dead set on occupying the exclusion zone anyway, laughing in the face of surely. But the abbot asked me to be personally. The seer has augured death for anyone who enters.
Was der da
And now
Chatlabber
the
da?
voice has involved you. The first step is to familiarize yourself with every angle of the dispute. The displaced with you. Any questions before you get started? These are the data points we need.
In Slot,
Keep up.
sagt er.
Many people
Kann er gar nicht besten
I hope
Slot
you bring
sein.
me good
Besten Slot
tidings.
ist der aus dem Battle Pass.
To put a check, but with effort, patience.
Großer, Alter. Oh, Level up. Ich sehe jetzt nicht.
Verloren, nur um dem im Chat antworten zu können.
Musik. Weapon Range, mehr Weapon Damage. Ich meine, das schadet mit.
Oh, schon wieder kein Genie-Mann.
On a moon with no hope of rescue soon. You can save the day with Borst rockets. When your ships are driven lost and the crew stops drawing lots, why won't you make
By the law. It's you. Oh, thank the architect you're finally here. I've scarcely breathed while hoping you'd come. Since you aren't a
Trade
refugee,
now,
I
talk
hope you
later.
understand that I cannot offer my
Dachte.
Ja, so wenn dort die einen erstmal mal voll chatten.
Ja, das war die erste Option bei ihm. Trade now, talk later.
Met, Alter, die Leute da im Chat, Alter, das sind... Die kriegt man, wenn man auf den Co-Button aus Versehen drückt und dann wundert man sich, warum das Stage so hart ist. Dann lieber mit den zwei Companions, Alter, die dich einfach nur buffen.
You see, the Seers are members of the Order who labor over the universal equation. Recently, I had a rare opportunity to ask the Seer
Schon
for
wieder
guidance.
keine...
I feared the prediction was a fluke,
Oh,
but
it's back.
here you are.
Nehmen wir an,
A
ich
dashing
habe
outsider standing
das
before
Hidden
me.
Cap erreicht für heute.
Strictly speaking,
Ich
it
hoffe
isn't.
für heute und nicht
Not yet.
für
But the math is very,
Weekly
very,
oder
very
so.
good at predicting what is probably most likely, extremely possible. Anyway, that is
ich
the
mein ganzes
Seer's
Loot noch nicht
business.
gecheckt, seitdem ich
My
angefangen habe
business is
damit.
that where to
Hoffentlich ist
begin.
schon das dabei gewesen, was ich
There are so
brauche.
many sick and wounded in Matriarch's mercy, and I have but two imperfect
Mit dem
hands.
Bonus natürlich.
I
Ich
am
will
but
noch
a
die
humble general
Auto-Fishing.
practitioner. What I
Das
really
brauche ich auch
need are
noch.
specialists, and the Seer predicted an outsider would find them. My thanks, stranger. The Seer gave me a datapad with explicit instructions that I not read it. Now, take the datapad with how can I be of service? As a doctor, we don't have enough beds or private quarters to separate people. Of course, the Order
Ja,
keeps us
das
well
hat die
supplied with
erwartet,
meds.
Alter.
Yes, I can treat sickness as it
Streamer
arises.
versucht das 5-Star Genie-Mon
Be
zu
leagues
capturen
better
mit
to
dem
prevent it. Since you asked, you can run
Common
the, just
Snack,
don't
von dem
shake
man
the man's
Infinite
hand.
hat.
He has a habit of
Alter. Wie ist
Nein, ich brauche hier nichts.
Das ist... Der kein Genie-Mon. Oder? Nee. Sound war bei der auf dem Stream.
Bei mir?
Ey, bei der. Der Genie-Mon Spawn Sound, aber ich dachte, er ist bei mir, hab mich schon gefreut.
Alright, I'm on. Schießt den.
Ein extra Run noch. Ja, kein Waste, das ist ja eigentlich die Commission für die Skill Upgrade Materials. Muss man ja eh mal farmen. Das wäre die Mission für die Dings. Für die Gold Coins.
Was ist das für eine Waffe? Wo kommt die denn her? Emergency Stop? Das.
Best Reward.
Hier? Button? Alter.
And my dear, you know my terms. They are really quite straightforward. Oh yes, everybody knows
Was Silencer?
that I
Okay.
am
Dann hat sich ja das jetzt erledigt. Uns?
complicated.
Ich aber natürlich noch
And to keep things simple,
testen, ob es vielleicht abusable ist und ich einfach eine
will never, no,
10 Level niedriger die Stage einfach farmen kann.
If there's a cost you can't complete, or your ends just won't quite meet, I can lend you all the bits you'll ever need. But the loan that you request includes compound interest, in addition to my standard service fee.
Hoopcraft.
The uncomplicated loner. And my terms are quite straightforward. Though my deals aren't quid pro quo, and my interest rates aren't low, I'll be keeping track till you pay back every single bit you owe. 'Cause
Das. Was ist das?
the uncomplicated loner.
broadcasting only the most profitable news, music,
A rifle
and
sort
honest
of barrel.
product endorsements. This is Wireless Free Arcadia, the voice of Auntie's Choice. Protectorate propagandists like to denigrate Auntie's Choice brand comestibles while boasting about their own. They say their food products are healthier than ours. But did you know what excess consumption of protein can cause?
What?
Nausea, halitosis, increased chance
Mal
of
gucken, ob ich
renal failure.
guesstimaten kann,
Oh,
wie
and
viele
get this,
ich da
chronic
gefarmt habe.
myeloproliferative neoplasms.
Is that right?
According to certain sources.
Tough break for their subjects. Bad breath, green
Eins.
around the gills, and impendingly mortiferous.
Also, they say their vittles are more delicious. But do you know what tastes better than food that's low in sugar?
What?
After
Food that's high in sugar.
Convincing points. Give me Auntie's Choice brand food products any day.
Same here, friend. And how? Okay, back to business. This one always makes me pretend I have the sun in my eyes.
6, 7, 8.
You're right. The universe does not orient itself toward fairness. That's one way to become the center of attention. Ah, you must be the, Earth Directorate agent. Allow me to welcome you to Golden Ridge. I'm afraid I've no refreshments
Ich kein
available, but
gelootet
can I
habe
interest
von
you in
dem.
a customary debate over decidability? Sensible. The presiding bishop sent word of your imminent arrival. However, pursuant to our norm, that said, I've been instructed to assist you
Literally
however I
2
can.
Purple
So, tell
und
me, what brings
2
you to
blaue.
Golden Ridge?
Ein blauer
Victor?
einfach nur.
Oh, yes, Archivist
Um dann den
Clemens.
golden
Quite the
zu machen.
mind.
Yeah.
Such encyclopedic knowledge of engineering.
Seit
One
2
girl was
Tagen
mistaken
hinein.
for an exemplar. Is he in some kind of trouble?
Victor Clemens, some kind of radical.
I must agree with my seer. I once watched Victor shed copious tears over a damaged datapad. It's difficult to imagine him capable of worse, and that may well be true. But our standard of... Victor's currently supervising highly experimental research at one of our labs to the northwest, the N-Ray range. Unfortunately, you'll need to go through the decommissioned autonomous extractorium to reach it. That path is less than safe, so... Besides the highly caustic Serenium River and the Mantisaur...
Fascinating. Your fear response must be suffering.
A generous offer, my friend, but I don't think the agent is interested in exploratory surgeries at the Rift worshippers spouting inane low. As my predecessor would remind me, denying unpleasant facts is not good science. No doubt you heard of the recent attack launched on that Auntie's Choice base, Outpost Opportunity. I hate thinking an Order member responsible, but...
Respectfully, Scholar, given current tensions, should we really be trusting such a delicate task to this stranger? Would an Earth Directorate agent is just a title. I'd seek to know who you are beyond that bit of headline.
I don't dispute the need for discretion, my friend. But the presiding bishop made the determination to... Moreover, one more thing. Your investigation into the traitors takes precedence. But if you could also render aid at Outpost I knew... Here. Seer Wiley and I will conduct our own inquest into these traitors you've mentioned erstwhile. Illuminating the path to true erudition is an abbot's moral duty. That is a statue of the matriarch. Regrettably, Alexandra Monastery...
Oh, certainly.
Haha, good news indeed. Oh, you really must visit...
Ay, ay, ay.
Happy to chat for 0.07 seconds. Oh, time's up. Bye.
Amplified across the rings of Elysium, from the boardroom to the bottom rung, this is Wireless Free Arcadia, official frequency of Auntie's Choice.
Overbearing tyrannical regimes like the Protectorate want to control their subjects' thoughts, to safeguard them from harm, to hide them away from danger.
Welcome back. Any luck in
You have an abundance of valid options for your next mission destination, Commander. N-Ray Range, Zeranium Manufactory,
or outpost opportunity.
Look, I'm not with Auntie anymore.
Do you think Arcadia shall ever return to how it was?
I'll try not to sneeze on you, but no law. Finally. Real relief from my fake symptoms. Let's see it then.
Against a hostile, peril-filled universe with
If it's all the same, I'll give it to someone in real need. You have my gratitude, stranger.
product line is stronger than nature.
Now, upward and onward. Thank you so much for tuning in to the one wireless station in Arcadia that doesn't tell you what to think, only what to buy.
Yearning and yearning for you. My heart and red. Every last bit of my wage, every last bit that I'm paid, every last bit that I save is intended for you. Although the cost may be high, one day I know you'll be mine. Someday perhaps I won't too. For now I'll take one that's brand new. 'Cause I'm yearning for you.
Ich dachte, das dicke Scope kaufen so. Wollen wir doch mal testen, ob das.
This war has wrought many terrors upon Golden Ridge. Cultists are one of the more insidious terrors.
The cost may be high. One day, I know you'll be mine.
Potential combatant in the vicinity.
There best be a stiff bottle waiting for me if I ever manage to make it out of this barrel.
Handling Zeranium without proper safety equipment is likely to result in serious injury.
Oh no, no. There was uranium on my hands when I came in here. Why didn't I wash them first? Why won't it stop burning?
This unit is not programmed to administer care to enemy combatants. Goodbye.
Why didn't I wash them first? Thanks for the preposterously late advice. How about you leave me to 30 von dem einen Artefakt, Alter, von dem anderen nur 3.
What the fuck?
Freak. Braun Provokateur. Das bist du.
Yep.
Skill points available.
Richtig.
Vocal patterns indicated a high
Was tust
level
du
of
dagegen?
sincerity. There is an 89% probability that the imperiled person may imperil others upon release.
So, jetzt meinen neuen Sniper Rifle testen. Dolly. What he found, by the way. Komm, Schuss. Direkt falsch tot, Alter. Wieder ein Step rein. Junge, guck dir das doch mal an. Explodiere einfach. Verstehe das nicht. Doch auf Normal.
Halt K, irgendwas ist falsch.
Explodiere einfach.
Die K, Grace nur equipped, statt deinen ganzen Goals im Inventar.
Ja, da muss man, es gibt ja auch nicht Life-Skill. Ah, no.
Halt Glasketten.
Was Body found.
Vocal patterns indicated a high level of sincerity. There is an 89% probability that the imperiled person may imperil others upon release.
Geil. Das riveting Gameplay.
Available at your request.
Braun Provokateur.
Combat? Und gehe ich überhaupt rein? Und gehe ich überhaupt rein? Ah. Wer denn? Ja, mein Tank ist so. Okay, Scope ist scheiße, es geht immer in First Person.
Emergency protocol ready.
Thanks and my hand.
Mal angesagt.
You're doomed to wireless free
Up, level up.
Once someone irons out their
Ich meine, ich könnte ja Lockpick schon mal skillen. Brauche ich jetzt.
Ah, irgendwann kriegst du auch dann so einen versteckten Schlüssel am Arsch von den Bossen. Wenn du dich an den anschleichst, dann kannst du den Boss diffusen.
Ja, ganz bestimmt.
Ja, ich müsste mal ein Game Designer werden. Ich würde so ein funny Meta-Game machen. Glaubst du gar
Genau.
nicht. Glaubst du gar nicht, Alter, wie funny das wäre.
Seriously, think of it. That's your job, VPs. Auntie's job is to keep you motivated. The
Das will ich
threat of
halt eh, aber
extinction is the mother of invention,
Workpoint.
after all.
Now, on to other things. Now, here's a song to take your mind off your worries. Unless you're
Dauert noch 3
by a
Level.
pack of raptidons or some such.
Brauche ich nix.
Hey, you there! Need a smoke that distinguishes you from the average oak? Well, look no further. Wow, that's dark! It's the only cigar that says I'm in charge. It's an velvet stout when they come and
Ja.
but chances laughed at me with these. They know that I'm a VIP. It's a Western stout. Says with pride that I make one qualified. In handing round, I'm sure to stand out with an uncle velvet stout.
To reduce any claustrophobic responses, please avoid thinking about the narrow space and increasing levels of carbon dioxide.
So Eingang? Oh, die found, nein. Komm, geh da rein.
Broadcasting only the most profitable news, music, and honest product endorsements. This is Wireless Free Arcadia, the voice of Auntie's Choice. The Auntie's Choice family is large and willing and able to grow larger.
We represent an amalgamated collection of dozens of different companies, making everything from bandages and salves to weapons and ammunition.
If you can eat it, drink it, smoke it, shoot it, or turn it on, Auntie's Choice makes it, grows it,
Dann Companion, neuer.
Come join Auntie's family. Help make us even larger.
I'm here as a behest
weiß
of the
es.
exalted leader. You
This one
betrayed the
reminds
glorious
me of the
dawn.
morning we drove the Protectorate from Fair.
Architect's balls! That was some fine killing! Would have preferred you'd left one or two of those traitorous miscreants for me to sharpen my blade on, but serves me right, trying to help those sorely lacking in the gray matter. Betraying someone sent by the exalted leader of the glorious dawn herself warrants a painful death.
Wo ist der?
Reticle GF. Warte.
We are simply a group of enlightened individuals seeking to spread the truth of the rifts. Despite our the rifts only seem destructive because we are looking at them from the point of view of imperfect mortal bodies. To be deconstructed by a rift is to be reborn in perfection. The rifts are a device of the architect to hasten humankind's perfection. They reduce what we are nothing but that information, but we cannot see that because we exist in the rifts are a perfectly ordered phase of existence. No, it does not. Perhaps I will tell you, I have similar business at the N-Ray range. These fools were only part of the contingent that betrayed me. Your violent tendencies could be of great help to me there, as I'm sure mine could be of service to you. If you deign to take me on, of course. Nothing that will live to regret. But it seems like you've already a full contingent with
Oh
you.
ja, richtig.
Affirmative. Well, what are we waiting for?
Jetzt habe ich mein Main Party, außer der letzte Companion. Mal gucken, was kann die denn? AOE-Stagger. Geil. Target.
With no hope of rescue soon, you can save the day with Boards rockets. When your ship is adrift and lost, and the crew starts drawing lots, why won't your mates when you've got Boards rockets? Boards rockets. Boards rockets. Put a rocket in your pocket and launch your lunch today.
Oh, Dismantle.
Was ist das denn schon wieder? Okay.
And now, a word from our sponsor.
Ghillie suit. Plated ghillie suit.
Your
Och man.
rivals get sleepy
No
after
longer take
consuming
damage
a
from
full
burning.
midday
Ja,
meal.
okay, jetzt.
Not me. I stay hungry.
Das Lava laufen.
Stay hungry meal pack. Whoever said
In
humanity
Minecraft.
can't exist on bread and water never met
Ghillie
you.
Hut.
Auntie's Choice Stay Hungry Meal Pack, featuring our finest
Also, was mein
pre-sliced bread
jetziger.
and dehydrated water tablets, specially
Hype.
designed to be eaten alone at your desk.
The bare minimum you
Hallo.
need to make it through your
Stuck.
day.
Show your supervisor you stay hungry. Right. Moving on. This one goes out to all those aspiring to climb the rungs of their department.
Ach
May
ja,
you
war ja
ascend
ein
swiftly
Legendary
through
Weapon,
talent
like
or guile.
Sentence. Ich hab noch nie einen Weak Spot gesehen, Alter. Was ist das?
The flavor that lasts
War einfach generell
you can't top from that first smooth
Headshot oder
to the very last. Try bubblegum slims. Try bubblegum slims. But rich tobacco sweet at the end. What more could you want? A smoky
Got it?
sugary blend. Try bubblegum slims. Try bubblegum slims. It's the long slim smoke with the bubblegum filter. It's two treats in one. A double thriller. So make your mouth happy while your satisfaction doubles. No boring old smoke rings. You'll be blowing smoke bubbles. Ba-do-ba-ba. At home or at work, by the pack or the case. It's the bubbly perk that will pick up your pace. It's bubblegum slims. Try bubblegum slims today.
Der nächste Mülltake von der. Überleben auf dem rechten Monitor hier die ganze Zeit grinden, auf meinem linken Monitor lautlos da einen Stream schauen und im anderen Tab der dummen Busse zuhören.
Shot. Shot.
Triple Brainrot nennt sich das auch.
That was sponsored by Auntie's Choice Office of Munitions and Catering. Time to restock your arsenal? Planning a key business dinner or banquet event? They have everything you need in one place. This one always makes me pretend I have the sun in my eyes.
I shall not stay, Your Execution! I am primed to fight! The self-made market legend has died. Paragon of doing itself. Slayer of unlucrative bureaucracy. Highest rung on our great new meritocracy.
8.
I saw my opportunity and I took it. I said, Auntie, a moment of your time. Have you any tips for a bottom runger who's lost on the climb? See, I tried my best to earn you because I focused before the merger with Spacer's Choice. So all full of confidence, I asked her, how do I find success in Auntie's Choice? And this is what she said to me.
The old corporate thinking will only leave you sinking. And listen, child, and take it straight from me. This term, self-betterment, makes you 110% everything you've ever hoped to be.
Mediating! Hastily! Get up and go
We've got an improved outlook, a revolutionary corporate guidebook with a fresh new can-do surefire sales pitch. Now our underlings are grinning and upper rungers are winning. So shortly you and I will all get rich.
prosecuting viscerally. Liberate society. Selves and born an improvee. It's time to mount to piety. None shall stand against us.
Ja, wird zum besten Mal.
I said, but I worry about reprisals when dealing with my wife. Suppose I can't outdo or outthink the bastards. She said,
If all else fails, kill the bastards. They're playing checkers. You're playing chess. They think you'll retreat, but that's when you press. The game is cutthroat, so be.
Come on, Mann, gib mir Blueprints.
Game.
Auch die Waffe. R6. Words first. Rebecca I6 und ihre Waffe R6. World's first non-whale. World's first non-whale.
my corporate seal had been revived. Soon enough, the lift arrived. Our time had come to an end. Antiquely penned an invoice for her time, and smiling, she said,
This is how you climb. There's no such thing as free advice, dear.
Komm ich auf Elder Scrolls 6.
Oh ja. Ja, da weiß man nicht. Man hofft, es wird sick, aber man weiß
Ja,
es nicht.
ich denke nicht, dass das...
Heutzutage weiß man nicht.
Ich denke, die haben sehr viel gelernt von Starfield.
Kann auch sowas werden. Ein Fall wie das eine Mass Effect, das da rauskam. Hier.
Habe ich ja nicht mehr.
So kacke war das. Weißt du, das angekündigt wurde, dass das bald rauskommt oder so, hatte mich dann einmal noch hingesetzt, hatte literally alle gegrindet nochmal ein Stück vorher, einfach nochmal noch für den Refresh. Und den einen davon hatte ich ja auch noch gar nicht gespielt gehabt. Und dann war das so shit, dass ich das nicht mal mehr installiert habe.
Unnaturally sweet, it's almost unbearable.
We believe so much in this delicious, cost-cutting measure, we're rushing it to
Der
market.
falsche.
Following a modicum of testing, Slurry-Los will soon be found in all of our
Wenn man immer Hotshot ist. Can be revived?
what
Ja,
nature
hold
made
X to revive.
we created on purpose.
Out of bounds gerade.
Yes, well, enough of that, I suppose.
This is one of my favorites, though admittedly I'm
Out
far
of
from
bounds.
discerning.
Guck, out of bounds. So aus.
Crab witch, a sandwich made from crab will make a mighty fine treat. Crab witch, sandwich you want to eat. A crab sandwich is so easy to eat, but only once our chemists
Bombra.
meet to turn a bottom feeder into instant fun. It's quite the branding feat. So grab a crab because it can't be beat. Best of all, this tasty flesh is deemed safe to eat.
Normal. Eigentlich kannst du nicht retzen, wenn du Fall Damage.
Unnaturally sweet, it's almost unbearable.
We believe so much in this delicious, cost-cutting measure. We're rushing it to market. Following a modicum of testing, Slurry-Los will soon be found in all of...
Ah. Blueprint. Ich brauche noch 3.
Unnaturally sweet, it's almost unbearable.
3 aus meinen 5 Pools? Ich denke nicht.
delicious, cost-cutting measure.
Doch.
We're rushing it to market.
Jedes Mal 10% Chance.
Testing, Slurry-Los will soon be found in
Soft Pity angeblich bei 15, aber niemand weiß es.
Retzen.
Unnaturally sweet, it's almost unbearable.
We believe so much in this delicious, cost-cutting measure, we're rushing it to market. Following a modicum of testing,
Oh mein.
Slurry-Los will soon be found in all of our food products.
Doch nur irgendwas abusen. Hilfelein. Irgendwas.
Irgendwas?
Und sie denkt, geil, Mann.
Unnaturally sweet, it's almost unbearable.
We believe so much in this delicious cost-cutting measure. We're rushing
Ah!
A modicum of testing. Slurry loaves will soon be found in all.
Vielleicht muss man sich selbst in die Luft jagen, kurz bevor man stirbt. Fall Damage.
It is trash.
Unnaturally sweet, it's almost unbearable.
We believe so much
Aber
in
ich
this
hab nichts um mich.
delicious cost-cutting measure. We're rushing it to market. Following a modicum of testing, slurry
Granaten.
loaves will soon be found in all of our food products.
Auntie's choice. We put the art in
Bye.
artificial.
What nature made accidentally, we created on purpose.
Fine. Let us proceed.
I don't know about you, but I could use something a little more upbeat right about now. Like this.
Nice.
The flavor that lasts and the taste you can't top from that first smooth inhale to the very last. Try bubblegum slims. Try bubblegum slims. The rich tobacco sweet at the end. What more could you want? A smoky sugary blend. Try bubblegum slims.
Hier halt mega so Game Master Items liegen hier. So Hidden Developer Items.
Wenn ein paar Items.
Ja, einfach so zum Testen.
Wo die da liegen.
Egal, haben sie einfach irgendwo verstaut. Was?
Paul oder was? Ein extra Deathbild zu machen.
Ja. Oh nice, Trauma-Kit. Flashlight funktioniert nicht mal als Third Person. Gehst du First Person, alles illuminated. Ich denke, hier war noch niemand. World First gerade.
Ich denke nicht, dass sie zu designed aus.
Designed.
Zu designed.
Halt im Mountain irgendwo.
Designed.
Oh, die found? Ja, random. Das auch so zu designed aus?
Ja, das sieht sehr designed aus. Secret.
Ich denke, hier ist nicht. Mal irgendeine Views. Reiner.
For Auntie's products you simply can't live without. Say, you've got your alien planting corollary in my invasive species fish paste.
You're a rugged, spacefaring frontiers person type. Try it! Despite the countless voices screaming in your head not to.
An der anderen Seite noch.
Sour milk and expired
Zweimal glutet. Das war
Despite
good.
this balefully reformative mouthfeel, I feel great.
Everyone knows salubrious concoctions aren't supposed to taste good.
Okay, ich glaube, jetzt ist vorbei.
It's working.
Nannerfish restorative elixir. Additional health benefits, none of the
Durstag.
delicious taste.
Durstag.
Auntie's choice. Where nature ends, we begin.
Use?
Pretend I have the sun in my eyes.
Hey, you there! Need a smoke that distinguishes you from the average oaf? Well, look no further. It's the only cigar that says I'm in charge. It's an velvet your stout. When they see me coming, they shout. Perchance a glance at me with these. They know that I'm a VIP. It's the Western stout that says with pride that I'm a bonafide. In any crowd, I'm sure to stand out with it on full swing. Velvet your stout.
Krass. I'm wait.
You're a rugged, spacefaring frontiers person type. Try it, despite the countless voices screaming in your head not to.
Oh, it's like sour milk and expired medicine. Yet despite this balefully rebarbative mouthfeel, I feel great! Unnaturally sweet, it's almost unbearable.
It's a Troy.
We believe so much in this delicious, cost-cutting measure, we're rushing it to market. Following a modicum of taste, slurry
Kaputt.
Unnaturally sweet, it's almost unbearable.
We believe so much in this delicious, cost-cutting measure, we're rushing it to market.
Our notable locations of scientific inquiry.
Gegner? Dawn, Provokateur. Aussehen, Gegner.
Playlists are already aware of which song follows. Interested to see our weekly selection of mathematical clues? Visit your local predictory.
Good. Was hier?
Auf so einem fucking Mount.
Unable to convince you to join the Protectorate, perhaps I could join your cult. I am simply so miserable in my role. I desire chaos!
You need to first prove you are worthy by, eating the innards from a still-breathing two-headed canid.
A two-headed canid? Where would I even find one?
Well, first you need to smear yourself in... Look, I'm not going to keep doing this if you're just going to believe whatever silliness I spout.
You are listening to Grand Plan Wireless, Arcadia's voice of reason.
Greetings, Goofballs! Your always relatable Vicar Monk Sai is here to subvert expectations with the installment of Ask a Vicar that I'm calling Ask a Vicar to Ask a Presiding Bishop. That's right. Presiding Bishop Ruth Bassar is in the studio to answer a listener query, which I will now pose. Why are we here? Presiding Bishop, take it away.
Quite the broad question. Initiate Carrington, audio log entry 10. My orders were to watch for the enemy, specifically to never break line of sight to my assigned field of view. But I can hear them advancing along the shore to the south. It's fine. Others have been assigned that field of vision. This is the most efficient method of defense. Architect, they're getting closer. Perhaps I'm taking my orders too literally? I'll just peek. No. Trust in the equation. Trust in those greater than I in the order. I will keep looking forward for enemies from that vector. I am not afraid. I am not afraid. I have faith that the architect...
This one appears to have been too terrified to even look at us. I almost feel bad killing him. Almost.
For every possibility. The archive. Such a device could never be built on Earth with its paltry resources. So began our sect, the Order.
Something tells me this facility does not usually smoke from multiple points.
And that, to answer your listener's query, is why we're here.
Keep put. Much is left.
Sehe ich auch so.
And now a song from a composer predicted to have 3 well-liked melodies and become allergic to water this year.
Our ingress appears stymied. I could smash that door down, but doing so would alert any lingering foes. Let us find another route.
Der Dungeon.
Dungeons.
I cannot wait.
Now this is just sloppy. If I wasn't already here to kill all these traitorous fools, I'd be forced to use one or two as an example to the rest.
Oh,
We
gruselig.
can hear those wriggly little grub fingers of yours. Bring them close so we can chop them off.
Stop your silliness, fool! The only ones losing body parts around here today are you and your traitorous friends!
Ah ja, hier kriegt man das Item, womit man diese Switch-Puzzles lösen kann.
Ah.
Glück habe ich das ja schon.
.36 cubed divided by the standard rate of fluid flow, and then you multiply by... Look at the state of this poor fool. They just left her bleeding out? There's a cultist behind you! Wait, surely she isn't with you. Fine. Just please keep her away from me. Architect's mercy, thank you. It is so much easier to be... Oh, dear Archivist Clemens has been so strange lately. So distant, so agitated. And not his normal agitation, mind you. This is something... he's like a wire stretched beyond its breaking point. Never a harsh word to anyone, but he's deeper in the facility, working on something he deemed to be of the utmost importance, and with all those cultists gallivanting. Please, with the way my so-called brethren are comporting themselves, he's more likely to die of boredom. If I was in charge here, yes, I'm sure you'll kill them quite well. The crazed cultist, people like your friend here, have been sowing I've seen few firsthand, but that isn't because they've gone. Rather, I believe they have become visibility deficient. You can attempt such, but if my current state is any indication, the cultists are unlikely to be sporting. Oh, there's no such thing as invisibility. I can only theorize that their visual form... Their actions are inexcusable. Science allows us to unveil the wonder of the rifts. We do not It's a shame the facility is in shambles. We've an N-ray scanner device that may render the cultists far easier for one to locate. The scanner is an optical device designed to detect electrical signals, and the N-rays given off by all living... It was stored nearby. But with the damage to the facility, you'll likely need to use the maintenance vent on the wall there. I appreciate...
Aua!
This is Grand Plan Wireless, broadcasting soothing
What?
tunes for your audio canal and enriching content for your cerebral cortex around the chronometer till we achieve ascension. Hello, students. On this dilemma, one of our transport pods en route from Zeranium Manufactory 7 has impacted in Anti's Choice's outpost opportunity, resulting in casualties. Predictably, the corporatist laypeople blame us for this tragic event, despite our eventual innocence. We have launched a thorough study to uncover the orchestrators.
Now do carry on. And as always, anticipate and calculate.
Further beneficial content soon.
I believe that device on the counter is the N-ray scanner. Let us hope this is not one of the Order's unstable prototypes.
Gadget. Ich dachte, das ist gut. schade. Ich hätte nämlich die ganze Zeit so...
Unfriendly company. They're mine.
Who's there? None shall stand against us.
Kapitären sich da. Oh. Ach, es war nur bugged. Ich hatte nur die halben Visuals. Dafür...
I appreciate your help. Dying makes it so difficult. You can use it to see the wires connecting this door to the nearest override panel.
And our meehr. Keep on. Those pivotal impediments won't preclude themselves.
Consistency in your work is wonderful. Consistency in playlists is not. Now for a new song.
The color of space. A chromospectral analysis. When asked about the average color of space...
No surprise that the Order would contrive such an inane backup system.
No hesitation.
I hope we needn't solve a mathematical
You've
proof
opened the way
if one of us
forward.
need visit the rescue.
Very good work.
To experienced lumen astronomers, his answer was the expected one. But I can already hear the obtuse listener bleating with their
Ja, sogar durch
faces
die Wand,
contorted
Alter.
into a
Was ist
rictus
das
of
denn?
ignorance. Would color be red or white or simply a shade of gray? No. No, it would not. The answer is rooted in the science of how hot objects absorb and emit light, which answers the ancillary mystery of why there are no green stars. To understand the latter, you must understand the basics of thermal divarication emission theory. The typical piece of non-heated matter absorbs most electromagnetic radiation that falls upon it.
Ja, das macht Sinn. Er hat gesagt, Content machen für so eine Games ist sein Job. Content Creator. Dadurch kann er alles, was er im Game ausgibt, als Text-Write-Off machen. Das
Ja.
glaube ich irgendwie nicht, dass er in einem Gacha-Game sein ganzes Gacha als Text-Write-Off abschließen kann.
Meistens haben die doch eh immer unendlich Currency.
Ja, wenn sie eine Partnerschaft, ja gut, aber eben du einfach nur so ein normaler Content-Creator bist, ohne Sponsorship, Partnership.
Ich mein,
Wenn das so wäre, das wäre ja broke.
was für ein Battle? Battle.
Stellar body's temperature increases, its emitted light shifts up into visible light, through red, into orange, then yellow, then white. Even rare blue stars exist. These are the hottest stars, emitting mostly blue and invisible ultraviolet light. So why are there no green stars, you wonder? I would think listeners could easily draw this trivial conclusion for themselves. But if I must, it's because any star emitting green light also emits bluish and or
Also ein
reddish
Text
light
write-off.
too, resulting in a non-blue star. There is no naturally occurring stellar
Warum
composition
mit
that emits
Charged
solely
Triple
packets of green
Shotgun.
light. In fact, such a composition
Charged
itself
Burst
constitutes
Shotgun.
evidence for intelligent interference, and no such evidence of any kind has ever been detected. Let's get back to Nuthano Discard, the famous stellar cartographer. The methodology
Oh ja, man
of
kann
Discard's
favorisieren.
chronospectral survey was straightforward. He partitioned his astronomical field of view into grids, then tagged each object in every grid. He ignored empty regions, as black would only dim the color and not change its fundamental hue. The light from every galaxy, star, nebula, and quasar was gathered and fed into a
Victor, I
central
fully
tabulator
understand
for
the importance of your
computation.
work.
The
This is
subsequent
exactly
spectral
why I
analysis
push
produced
dead
a
is dead.
final answer
What
to
matter
within
is it if their ends come in 1 minute or
0.5% of
3?
the predicted
If you
value.
seek to be... But if we fail
that
and the
result
longer you take in your laboratory, the greater your risk of being caught becomes. But I should remind you that such a failure will result in...
The hue is 42 degrees, while the saturation is a mere 9%, and the value is a full 100%. In more novice terms, while the color tends towards white, the addition of a variety of reds and some blues results in a more beige tone. And there you have it. So go forth, neophyte, and as you study your lesson,
Ridiculous killing tool who has isolated you from my hand. How dare you hamper my ascension with your distantness?
Will ich schießen? What?
Next, the latest world data validating or repudiating our forecasts and relevant informational details for near present and future calculations.
A message of significant value, conveyed to me by Alexandra Monastery's most trusted conjecturer, Seer Wiley. To all those tossed hither and thither by war's perilous fluctuations, the Order invites you to seek stability and shelter in Matriarch's mercy. While lean accommodations do persist, the effort to improve conditions is being spearheaded by Administrator Arthur, who I have been reliably informed has everything well. Return you now to the previously scheduled program. This is Abbot Newell of Alexandra Monastery, signing off. How was that, Wiley? What? It's still recording? Oh, how do I stop the...
End message with an emphatic sign-off such as, "You'll never be sad when you have solutions." Oh, that apparently was a note to self.
Ja.
Not to be
Ah, da
repeated.
hätte ich mal 3 Mili.
Continuing as predetermined. What's now?
Safe.
Well, the seers among you already know.
Bin ich 3 Mili.
Probability and the grand plan. There can be no discussion of the grand plan without also entertaining a deep contemplation of probability. Our ability to predict events to varying degrees of certainty is fundamentally rooted in statistical mathematics. Statistics, at its heart, is not but data. Data that is gathered, collated, and subjected to analysis. But what is the role of chance in that analysis? Let's look at the interpretation of pure chance. If one flips a perfectly balanced coin, it will land on heads with a 1 in 2 chance, or tails with a 1 in 2 chance. But are there really two outcomes? Is there not one specific outcome we can determine? Yes. With complete information, there can be no chance, only outcome. Complete information yields perfect predictions, 100% accuracy, known outcomes. Now we come to one of the most difficult concepts in the Order for initiates to grasp. If the result of the flip of a coin is known to be heads, is it necessary to flip the coin? Would it not be more efficient to simply go forward as if it had been flipped, and proceed with whatever action that
Was zum Raper ist das denn?
choice was ever The answer, of course, is that it wasn't intentional.
Others among you already know.
Ah, hier haben wir noch einen Perk. Der Pick.
If I measured every heartbeat and their electrical signals, would I find a value for love or divide my heart by zero?
Aggressor at hand. You cannot threaten one who welcomes obliteration.
Then
Sharp enough. Hostiles nearby. Look at the sad little sprat in his corrugated metal cage. Why don't you unlock the door?
Prosecute!
Oh wow.
You, friend of friends, are a greater ally than any number of fellow scientists. What is with the anomalous behavior? Oh, thank you very, very much for dealing with the...
What? Where? I thought we dispatched with all of those traitorous charlatans. Fine. Just trying to add some levity into this pathetic creature's drab existence.
I can see it would be best for me to tactically overlook your comrade. I see you possess our N-ray scanner.
Ooh, ingenious device. If I'd had it, I may have evaded being trapped here. Damn that Victor, and damn his hubris. Fitting that his experiment would cause so much strife, that he would be untouched by the ensuing pandemonium. What? Oh, there was nothing wrong with it. I don't know the specifics, only that Victor was performing a procedure utilizing processed N-ray. In the ensuing chaos, Victor's experiment was destroyed. I know some cultists were killed, but many more still live. Survived. Most of the cultists died immediately upon exposure. I would be more sympathetic to their collective plight, had they not promised to insert every item in this room down my throat and... because he refused to follow procedure. He did fool, believe me. This is more excitement than I...
Ridge, specifically through the N-ray range, our laboratory tasked with harnessing mysterious stellar radiation. We've lost contact with facility personnel and thusly fear the worst. Cultist trespassers could never comprehend the fundamental forces at work in this lab, which might only render these zealots all the more unpredictable and dangerous. Unfortunately, given the current state of Golden Ridge infrastructure, we cannot verify the N-ray range's status through or over our decommissioned autonomous extractorium. A perilous trek even under the best of circumstances. Stay cautious out there, fellow Ascendants.
Now do carry on. And as always, anticipate and calculate.
Continuing as predetermined. And now a song from a composer predicted to have 3 well-liked melodies and become allergic to water this year.
To any fool enough to approach my holdout, I once again ask you to stop. The path ahead is filled with unseen traps. Whether cultist or wayward scientist, you will be killed. I cannot afford your interruption. Once more, please.
Our commander hangs from a thread!
Das muss ich. Oh. Nein, mein Bug ist fix.
Me. My injuries are not superficial. 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 My injuries are not super
troopers
Fine,
breaching my
boss fight.
defenses at once? I should have
Boss.
anticipated this. There is but one option left to me. To save Arcadia, to ensure the future, we must both die.
Deft skills of our exemplars. This keen partnership not only forced our rapacious
Because the order cannot be hindered by war or by compromise. Any obstacles must be removed. If DeVries does not receive my explosive, she will resort to a violent assault. Many will die, pointlessly. I thought this explosive vest would be an unnecessary precaution. All I can hope is that by blasting us both from the field of play, the order shall find its way to truth.
perform advanced calculations by.
Want has nothing to do with it. I have very specific instructions on how to proceed, and you cannot possibly understand whether I am or am not capable of martyrdom. You do not know my depth of character. You read my terminal. I cannot. You're not with the order. You cannot understand why this would be. Could I explain, the words would be lost on you.
Ja, schade.
The time for talk ends forever.
Boss.
Uh-oh.
Gott, wieder ein Floor ohne Counterplay. Damage kriege 5% Chance, sie. Aber ich krieg 5% Max Life Dim.
Boy, damn it! We've killed every traitor in this place, but their treasonous scum of a hierarch wasn't among them. The leader of a cell. In this case, that would be Ziegler. They were operating under his orders. But since he wasn't here to lead, I saw one of them earlier. We should go see what information it will yield to us. I'll mark your map with its location.
As determined, you're listening to Grand Plan Wireless. For transpiring events, philosophical profundities, informed insight. opponents with their unsatisfying antecedents. At the order of the Ascendant, our predictions are both sufficient and necessary for your positive outcomes. Come by our predictory today, where we will share with you our deductions and contrapositive
Ich stehe jetzt auf.
observations.
If you're feeling anxious about what's next, just wait. Things to come have a way of constantly happening. The future is colliding with the present every moment.
And das.
The following song has been determined to facilitate abstract thinking and constructive rumination.
You've gathered your data through observation. You're looking for variables with some relation. You've noticed a pattern, a pattern, a pattern. So you create an equation. So you create an equation.
Ah, Maus ist.
Uhr.
Bedenkt mij mee. Nice. Wenn diese Kill-Animation kommt, bei so einem Stealth-One-Shot, fuck diese Vision, geht nicht mehr.
Hey, Tristan. Or should I say, the famous Arbiter Rao.
If you think to daunt me, know that my hammer has crushed the skulls of dozens like yourself.
See, that's just it. You act all high and mighty, but you're as scary to people as I am.
Wrongdoers fear me, most certainly. But loyal subjects admire me. I might go so far as to say I am adored, far and wide.
No, they're terrified of you. I should know. I grew up having nightmares of being judged unworthy.
You mean for doing something like, joining an insane religious cult?
You're dumber than you look. And that's saying something.
Ich spiele nicht Gegner.
Where'd them wires go I was gonna scrap? Those good wires. You ain't take them, Cogs.
Aggressor at hand. Gotta be Fulci and Switch. Those two are always looking sideways.
Pocket den Enemy. Das macht Sinn.
You are listening to Grandpan Wireless, Arcadia's voice of reason. profundity. The moment's at hand for another installment of Ask a Vicar with Vicar Meg Sai. A listener asks, why did the order split from the Protectorate? Well, a well-worn
Was für
question.
Keule,
Must be
Mann.
from a fresh Auntie's Choice convert or the like.
Oh, always eager to cover old ground for a new student. The principal reason for our schism, of course, was the Protectorate's abandonment of reason. Or more specifically, their warping of the matriarch's vision. Idealism rooted in scientism. Presiding Bishop Ruth Bassar recognizes...
You find any good scraps today? No. No
scraps.
Hard to scrap. No Adrena time. Head hurts bad.
Yet it took our Protectorate reapproved the sovereign and lost sight of the grand plan. That he'd become encumbered by delusions of godhood, distracted by grief, obsessed while his consul increased the browbeating of their subjects into ideological submission. Without the guidance of the grand plan and the matriarch's original vision, the Protectorate was lost. We did not abandon them. They abandoned the plan.
Stay tuned for what follows.
Unfriendly company. They're mine.
Anybody got the time? Adriana time!
Objekt offen.
Knapp. Für 583. Reds. Leben. Was am schnellsten geht.
And now, constructually compelling
At
yet
your word, I
categorically
shall
veracious
charge!
statements regarding products researched and designed to increase energy, efficiency, creativity, and focus.
Wenn denn meine...
Axiom denamed protein bar contains exactly the amount of protein your body
Metering your channel timed out.
Your Axiom choice. From the Order of the Ascendant. A roguish comical remark discovered upon a chalkboard. And his choice and the Protectorate both count very little. The Order of the Ascendant counts the most. This popular number has been conclusively proven to promote cognitive function.
User entered your channel.
Ich aus dem Game geflogen. Ich hab mein Internet weg, war das Teamspeak.
Was? Irgendeinen gekriegt. Okay.
And then one day our eyes did meet, and things set into motion that telltale surge of dopamine and increased oxytocin. So adrift within a hormonal flirtation I shall share with you now. My heart's comfort's equation.
The survivors are patching
If
themselves
you're not
up.
a go-getter, then go
Got to
away.
admire the naive optimism in the face of certain annihilation.
My insides, they're on. What's hotter than fire? They're on.
What in the scrupulous name of profitable deductibles do you think you're doing? Just who are you, and why are you walking through my triage? Some kind of rocket attack. Don't suppose you're looking for a way to help. We need compression coils. Without them, they can't convert raw material. Fortuitous. It's a start. You're back. Please tell me you've had some luck in finding us compression coils. Auntie dropped extra compression coils in pods from orbit to help our advance, but they landed many thanks. You're back. Well...
Oh, thank law. It's Barnabas, the Borst. Barnabas, I need you to go get help, buddy. I just threw up all over my shoes. And the laces are melting. Thank law. Why are the laces melting?
Did that blast give me a dunder? Or is some damn You got any reason I oughtn't have you shot? Yeah? Well, what exactly makes you so sure of that? Huh. Interesting. Did he say who he thinks did hit us? Not that it matters, I suppose. Not like we can muster a counter. Seriously? You expecting me to ring up Auntie and tell her, "Hello, Maven, you've clearly been out in the Dorado sun for too long." Ah, an offer for transaction. It just so happens we might be able to trade services. And lately, my luck's been right miserable. I got enemy sneak attacks. I got grunts murdering each other. I got unsanctioned power struggles. You cut down the number of issues that are vexing me, and I'll send you word of peace. Or, if all that sounds like too much work for you, there are other ways to curry my favor. Make me believe your good intentions. That bomb that hit us, it was filled with uranium. So not only did it kill us, my contract medicalist over there is literally up to her elbows in it. Her hourly... You get her the compression coil she needs to make the auto docks work. And there's been a murder at one of our forts. Trooper's accused of poisoning her senior off. Problem is, I'm already short on medical specialists. Go find out who done it, and I'll send the message you're asking for. This is gonna make no more sense for me saying it than it's gonna make for you hearing it, but apparently, the senior officer at one of my forts, a real... Anyways, there's some dispute over who his second should be, and he can't exactly decide himself. So, now you know that... So don't let...
Even standing amidst the smoldering ruins of this outpost, the bleeding bodies of his...
Go consume like a good consumer. How do you eat purpleberry crunch?
User in your channel timed out. User entered your channel.
Sehe ich nicht.
Was passiert denn da die ganze?
Einfach nur Teamspeak-Timer, sonst nichts.
So. Komik. Discord.
Do you still consume protectorate foodstuffs? Or do you subsist entirely on empty prayers and human blood?
Mostly human blood. But from time to time, I still like to indulge in security frozen dinners.
Sincerely? Ugh. Every individual good of the sovereigns is perfect, but I find that one the least perfect. I shall not stay your execution!
Oh, was good.
Unleash my might upon...
Aber ich mach gleich aus. Rein der Do.
Do you still consume protectorate foodstuffs? Or do you subsist entirely on empty prayers and human blood?
Mostly human blood. But from time to time, I still like to indulge in security frozen dinners.
Sincerely? Ugh. Every individual good of the sovereigns is perfect, but I find that one the least perfect.
Arbiter Rao, are you denigrating a protectorate product? You should report yourself for mental refreshment immediately.
83, 6.
Echt.
Pleasure not doing business with you.
It's Fibonacci, a sequence largely.
Oh mein Gott, die Mucke.
Rare to see a place like this relatively untouched by the war.
Fibonacci, from Liber of Asi.
Yes. Can't you see I'm on the clock here?
The Fibonacci sequence is a sequence in which each number is the sum of the two preceding ones. 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, 34, 55, 89, 1, 44, and so on and so forth.
Dafür spielen.
It's Fibonacci from Liber of Asi.
This is Grand Plan Wireless, broadcasting soothing tunes for your audio canal and enriching content for your cerebral cortex around the chronometer until we achieve ascension. The Office of Hindrance Deterrence and Obviation has posted the following for venturesome pursuers of justice and fortune. A bounty for the lives of Edward and Morton Dunsany, brothers and raiders last known to be operating out of the former protectorate compound, Guardian Estates. A bounty for the life of Jan Dunsany, notorious bushwhacker. Dangerously addled, last said to be holed up at the Scrapper's Den. And
Oh,
never keep a live mantisaur in their midst. Surely they saw my approach and chose to stage this.
Bradford, I've no notion of how to cool your conniption. Corporate says I'm in charge, so I'm in charge.
You're in charge? But you're in charge? Don't you mean the executive is in charge?
Of course, that's what I meant.
It's all the same pile of gum.
That tone is not how you get approval for your little tests, designer. Yes, I hope you're not here to apply for employment. I'm already overwhelmed by the sheer volume of peons I'm forced to oversee. And if you're here as a spy, know that the temporary enemy scrutinization officer Durbin, what does he want with me? Power struggle. Here? Well, that's news to me. Nobody has dared to challenge. Allow me to introduce Strategic Ingestment Executive Wojciech, Senior Most Representative at Fort Endurance. Now you're starting to sound like some of the wagabouts I've got under my command. Why would I be anything but? Executive Wojciech has been part of this unit since he was just a pupa. As he grew, he's shown exceptional bravery. It's earned him promotion after promotion, until our last battle against the Order deprived us of our former chief executive. Okay. The executive welcomes you, but would like to know there's no dispute. Executive Wojciech is in complete charge of the fort. His orders, which I interpret as his junior officer, are executed without question. My experimental mantisaur graft lets me speak with him as easily as I do with you. He emits pheromones that my antenna can detect. He wouldn't be much of a commander if he couldn't communicate with the troops.
You may have heard stranger stories, but never one quite so full of sprat dung.
Designer Bradford, you've been warned.
And you've been reminded, repeatedly, that I'm not under your chain of command. I just wanted to make it clear to our newcomer that you are full of shit. You've always been full of shit, and you...
That is quite enough, designer. Of course not. I'm just a lowly trooper acting as interpreter. Otherwise, surely these folks would have figured it out.
We have all figured it out.
Yes, well, please excuse our curmudgeonly biology. Still, that ugly moment behind us, it's a... Executive Wojciech has an assignment we're desperate to have done, but it can only go to someone else.
Not
Das
this
macht mir dann ein
Krabbelscat
anderer
again.
Streamer, den ich
There
geguckt
is
habe.
zero chance you're right. Zero.
Rated denn diese dumme Fotze, die mich so getriggert hat die ganze
Didn't go
Zeit.
so well for the last group.
Der wurde bei Stream.
Yes. I have been trying to get Durbin to relieve this duo of command from...
Bradford, how dare you undermine me? Wojciech can sense that there are some kind of mutated mantisaurs over yonder, and he wants...
Oh, stop it. The creature doesn't want a pupa. He doesn't want to breed a superior race of man. Even if he could ask for a pupa from a rival nest, he'd probably just eat the lobby-damned thing to cut down on competition. But the only way to prove it to our command is to have you run this fool's errand.
That is enough. What?
Yes, sir.
Exactly. We need to do that, and look in the nest to the east. That'll...
Feels a pull, Wentworth? Seriously? What am I... Excuse me? Apologies for my outburst, but I had need to warn you that an earful from...
Hey!
Nothing of your... Just ignore him. He was clever enough to pretend that graft lets him talk with the beast. So overnight, he upstarted from simple trooper to...
You know it's impolite to...
But I've studied him extensively, and it is most assuredly nothing but a play for power. I am. I've watched for patterns of behavior that would demonstrate higher communication, and they don't. Conversely, the scientific value of studying the mutated pupa he wants, bring it to me. And not only will I match any reward he offers, but you'll have the satisfaction. I understand.
The jest is really tortured at this point, Commander. We're not actually doing this, surely? Commander?
Stellar composition determines...
Well, what have we here? You couldn't look less Auntie's choice if you tried.
Der Gamebot ist
So
so
what are you
free
doing
zu
in our
farben.
fort?
Davon, wenn man die
Durbin sent
rechten
you?
Chars maint.
Why? Oh, lovely. And just what is it you think you can do for me? You ain't even carrying a masticating tissue scrutinator. You're just gonna cute. Adorable even. I'm so impressed by your wit that so far as I can tell, it's a simple case of killing to get ahead. There was nothing wrong with the food. The whole fort ate the same thing. There are no other suspects, just Bardot. Now, I'm waiting for the economy.
I would think the listeners could easily draw this trivial conclusion for themselves, but if I must... It's because any star emitting green light also emits bluish and or reddish light too, resulting in a non-green star. There is no naturally occurring stellar composition that emits solely packets of green light. In fact, such a composition itself would constitute evidence for intelligent interference, and no such evidence of any kind has ever been detected. Let's get back to Nuthano Descar, famous stellar photographer. The methodology
Hey, damage-prone daredevil. You're getting battered. Welcome to Bonnie's. We know and to show my gratitude, I'm offering you and only you a one-of-a-kind, once-in-a-lifetime, exclusive only so long as you tell nobody of this amazing offer. So, what will you be buying today?
From every galaxy, star, nebula, and quasar was gathered and fed into a central tabulator for computation. The subsequent spectral analysis produced a final answer to within 0.5% of the predicted value. And that result was beige. More specifically, in the cylindrical coordinate model of color space, the hue is 42 degrees, while the saturation is a mere 9%, and the value is a full 100%. In more novice terms, while the color tends towards white, the addition of a variety of reds and some blues results in a more beige tone. And there you have it. So go forth, neophytes, and as you study your lessons, stare at the nondescript walls of your library, planetary facility, and acknowledge the knowledge that beige is also the color of the universe.
You are listening to Grand Plan Wireless, Arcadia's voice of reason. Join the Order of the Ascendant and experience the beauty and elegance of the well-formulated plan. You'll never forget your first higher-order logarithmic differentiation. Stay tuned for what follows. This popular number has been conclusively proven to promote cognitive function.
Eins, 3 durch 0,.
Well, hello there, consumer. If you haven't yet, you should be sure to avail yourself of our retail opportunities downstairs. It used to be comms and observation for the Protectorate. Those sovereign sanctions can reach all the way across Golden Ridge. They made the invasion stall about 5 kilometers away and would have ground us to dust. At first, we thought it was a trap, that they'd start shelling again as soon as we popped our heads up. We didn't find out why until we got here and learned the Protectorate hightailed it.
They decided that if the Order was going to split, those Protectorate bootlicks took everything not nailed down, leaving the Order to try and figure out. It took them weeks to rally, and by then we own most of Golden Ridge. If Andy'd only send a few thousand... Of course, I've seen about every meter of this rock by one means or another. So if you're looking to bargain, I'm sure it landed over by some particularly aggressive creepy crawlers. This batch is over near some kind of zealots or cultists or something. Find them, you'll find the coils. Uh-huh.
Alle.
Oh.